Rained hard all night last night. Fresh snow up high. It ain't even really all that high. Below timberline. Pretty gray day though. A lot of new snow up there. That's good. We need it badly. I don't know if you can see that or not, but hopefully, if you look close, all that gray, there's waves of rain coming by. The storm, it was good for a little while, but it's back again. That really kind of changes the plans for today. I was going to, yeah, look at that. Probably hear it, I hope, on the roof here, but I was planning on doing the fairground stuff that I couldn't do yesterday, but I'm not doing it in this. I mean, it's just not worth it. I got a little bit of time yet, but I want to get that over and done with so I don't have to worry about it. And the longer you put it off, then all of a sudden it's like, oh shoot, I gotta get that done. The high school rodeo's tomorrow. But when the weather's bad, there ain't much you can do about it. Tomorrow ain't gonna work out either. We got somewhere we gotta be, and won't be able to do it then. But yeah, man, look at that. I don't know, maybe the camera doesn't pick it up as well as what it should be, and that's going to be blurry. Why is my camera doing that? Hold on. Yeah, looking through the camera lens, it doesn't really show it, but it is coming down hard. So this morning I was talking with Idaho Hillbilly, and I told him, you know, it rained hard all night long. I mean, real hard all night long. It rained hard all yesterday too. And he said it rained at his house the same way, and still was. And I thought, you know, it seems like them clouds ought to run out of rain. And you know, they're coming all the way from the ocean, you know, and drifting across the country, and Idaho is quite a ways from the ocean. So if it's raining all the way from the ocean all the way till it gets to us and then keeps on going, it seems like they ought to run out of rain. So I wondered how much rain can one cloud carry? So I looked it up, my fancy dancy Mr. Know-It-All, and it says a typical cumulus cloud is about a cubic kilometer in volume and has about 500 tons of water. Larger clouds can be much, much heavier. A big storm cloud could have over 1 million tons of water. Holy smokes. So then I got to thinking, okay, so how many gallons is 500 tons of water? 119,826 U.S. gallons. This is based on a 2,000-pound ton and the standard water density of 8.34 pounds per gallon. If you go metric, a metric gallon and a U.S. gallon, imperial gallon, I think they call it, is not the same thing. But a metric gallon, there is 1,300. Let's see. 132,086 gallons to a metric ton. It's a lot. So then, that's 500 tons of water. So then I thought, well, one of the big storm clouds with 1 million tons of water, how many gallons is that? It is 239.65 million US gallons. How is that possible? I mean, the only thing holding all that water up in the sky is the air. It just doesn't seem right. Of course, it's spread out, but still, that's a lot of water. Then you folks in the east get them hurricanes and things. I mean, holy smokes. You get feet of rain, you know. We get inches of rain. You get feet of rain. Sometimes a lot of feet of rain. And I just can't imagine that. But it is a dreary day, and it looks like it's going to stay being a dreary day. So, my big plans to do fairground stuff, I guess, are on hold. The neighbor, she's decided she's going to move into town, which I don't think she's going to be happy about. But anyway, she's getting rid of a bunch of home canned stuff. Wanted to know if I wanted it for bear bait. Well, I really don't. But I told her I'd take it more to help her out than anything. But I can't get anywhere right now. There's too much snow up where I want to go. And if it's been home canned for years anyway, I guess it's not a big deal. I'll find a spot to put it and wait. But I really don't have any place to do that. And then I gotta, load it at her house, unload it here, and backload it again, then take it to the woods, empty it out, wash out all the jars, give her back the jars if she wants them, and it's really more hassle than it's worth. But if it helps her out, I'll go get the stuff. I don't really have any big desire to shoot a bear anyway, but I do like putting the trail camera on them, and it's good for, these videos. It's good just to see what's in the woods, and it's enjoyable, but I really don't want to shoot one. I mean, if we get the chance and things are just perfect conditions, I probably would, but anytime you shoot a bear, it's going to cost you money just to have the hide tan. That's all we ever do with them. I don't have them rugged or stuffed or anything like that. That's a lot of money, but just having them just plain tan, just so you can hang them on the wall, that's still a pretty good chunk of money. We do eat them, and bear meat is pretty good if it's not a really big bear. The biggest bear I ever got was a 6-foot bear, and it was hard to eat. The smaller ones that are 5 foot or so, and 150, 180 pounds, they're not bad. They're pretty good eating. In fact, if you put them in a stew and you put enough carrots and taters and celery and some of that pearl barley, that's good stuff. But if you mix it all up in a stew, it's kind of hard to tell from beef. I mean, it's good meat, but a lot of people don't like it just because it's a bear. I can't eat a bear, and same with mountain lion. Mountain lion's really good meat. If you can picture kind of a cross between dark meat taste of turkey and pork, that's what mountain lion tastes like. It's good, and it's white meat. I mean, you cook up some backstrap chops of mountain lion, and it looks just like a pork chop. But again, I ain't eating no cat, and people got this idea that they're not going to eat it, but it's kind of silly. If it's good, it's good. If it ain't, it ain't. But if it's good, shoot, yeah, I'll eat it. Anyway, folks, this is kind of it's putting a damper on the day. Absolutely. So, depending on what happens, that might be all for today. Sounds like it's letting up a little bit, but it'll be back. Too much to do for stuff like this. Anyhow, see you folks tomorrow. Bye.